Okay, it is recording. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. And everybody was looking for my class. Okay, I could feel that. I could feel the vibes. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm going to run through today how to create content that can help to stop scrolling. Okay, how do we do that? Because we just follow people. Somebody posted like that, and we don't really go and do some kind of research or something. We just say, oh, okay, this guy posted and it's going for viral, and then we just post ours. And yet that posting doesn't relate to us at all. Okay, so can I off somebody is okay, now we are good. Okay, so how we gonna do that? I'll run through my session first. This is a 4-hour coaching session, and how I started doing 4 hour, it was 2 hours before. Once I have my HRDC license, that means it is a nationwide. I'm recognized as a trainer. So once you have that trainer certification, you have to fulfill 120 hours per year. So, and each session cannot be lesser than 4 hours if I want to bring it to them as that I have fulfilled their requirement. So far, I have worked out with Alaric, because if I start coaching outside other than mastermind, I'll be spending a lot of my energy and time going from one place to another, coaching people throughout my country. So I said, Alaric, I just want to contribute to my people in this group. And let me, if you allow me, then the 2 hours can be 4 hours, and I just do it for free. So whatever knowledge, I'll depart to them. Okay. So that's how it became 4-hour coaching. Okay. And names in the chat room, please, please, it has to be some human name. I cannot put it as iPhone or 9317. I cannot, because I need to submit the attendance. So it doesn't look like I'm making up some kind of crowd. And if everybody can cooperate with me, please change to some name so it looks like a human has attended. Can I get that cooperation, everyone? Can I? Okay. Vivian said yes. So I take it everybody is yes. Okay. And I'll be doing a photo session maybe after the break or something. So that is like a proof like this from the screen that I submit. And I also have to submit the attendance list from the Zoom account. So that will make up to my submission. Okay. I also need your feedback form, which also I have to submit. Okay. And no worries, after the feedback form is filled up, I have about 6 bonuses or something, freebies for you. Okay. And the break time will be around 7:50. I take it like half of it. And in case 20 minutes is the break, and in case that lesson, the coaching session might go a bit more, because the last topic is the most interesting topic, which is a AI clone generation. So even though I'm going to touch just a preview, but then that is the most interesting part, and also it's becoming the most in thing, and it's going to be very in near future. That's going to be the most trendiest things that's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Who am I? Okay. This is me. I am Nisa Karim, and that's my bio page. You can visit. And I was like, I started business in 1990, which is when I was about 25 years, and it is not a family business. Okay, so pioneership was by me, and also I started on branding and advertising, graphics and printing kind of thing, because during my time, that was a greatest recession of the century. So me coming out of from architecture background, I couldn't find any jobs. The closest part was something related to creativity was graphics part. So somehow the in a construction industry didn't move, but somehow somebody has to promote something. So that's how I thrived. And then that was from 1990 right up to COVID period in 2020. So the entire stretch was some to 20 over years, 30 years that I did branding and advertising. Okay, next jump was interior company. I'm also founder here in 2010. So that's the time that I started side by side with the branding company, because at that time people realization was to bring the branding into space. So space is also branded with the colors and all that. Okay, and then after I have already passed the business to my daughter, okay, she has taken over, and about 5% more that I should let go in no time. I said, what do I want to do with all this knowledge? Okay, then I said, I want to go coaching. So at that very moment, I met Alaric. And that's the time 2 years ago, I joined Alaric. I didn't know what was AI is all about. And from the way that he guided and brought me, I got so engrossed with it, and I try to master it. Even now, I'm already 2 years, and I'm happy that I found him and so much of knowledge that I said, this is the best knowledge, the future knowledge that I want to transfer to, not the other two. Okay, these two will also get outdated, but this one is like we are where we are going towards to. And these are the things that I have achieved. And for over, I have also got some awards. And I also finished up my master's in the last year. And here I am with all of you. I want to depart what I have gathered from Ellery. And before this class, I had to put in everything together for the past 2 weeks. I took to compile everything and put it for you, because, and also in between, I took a coach and to just to make sure that I knew a bit more, and so that I can deliver to you today. And the kind of knowledge that I took from him is the advanced knowledge, which I cannot cover this week, but I will cover the basic ones that will be easy for you to get familiarized first. Okay? And what is the real problem actually? The postings that we do, not getting results. So what we do is we start doing in quantity. Okay? And tools and strategy without, having access to tools means nothing without a clear plan behind every tool, which we will discuss today. Okay, effort and attention. Say, working hard on content doesn't guarantee anyone will stop to watch it. What makes it stop? Because it has to have a intro, it has to have a concept. Okay, that is the header part, and then you have to have a hook, and then below you have to have a CTA. So if this structure is not fulfilled, it's not going to be at least the basic 20% you have fulfilled, and the rest, the creativity part comes the next. Okay, so What you will walk away today with is you will get to know, oh, that's not 5 tools, okay? There's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, okay? So this is the knowledge that that is the basics that's going to happen in all these tools, okay? And this is what I learned from the other coach that I took a class with him to learn all this. This is more advanced tool, okay? And these tools are going to be, some of it is quite expensive like this. So what he taught me is like going to VPN and then going through Opera and then, registering in China, because somehow China has made it affordable for their citizens. So this is something that I will cover next. This is all cinematic quality that people will be looking like your Hollywood movie when they watch your video. Okay. Okay, what is that you're gonna learn today is the styles and the types. What is anime types? Anime types is something like a comic or cartoonish, but you have to do this in clips and then you have to join it into a storyline. I'll cover for you from the prompting side until you generate the clips, and I'll also show you how you combine it in another apps as a storyline. Okay, and I would also cover cinematic shot of video with storyline, but this is not as advanced as the one that I showed you just now on the part 2. Okay, this will be more advanced, so this one you have to wait until I can bring you next. Okay, but this is basic. If you master this, and the next part 2 that I'm going to bring you, you won't have any, you will feel much breeze on this, okay? And number 3 is a motivational video B-roll. And usually we in Alaric Mastermind, we always see Alaric playing in between breaks, there is a motivational video. So that can be done easily with B-rolls, okay? And all you have to learn is how you're going to create the script that makes it interesting, and how you're going to put your voice clone that sounds with a hype and then low and then up, so that that motivational video will be interesting. And ads ready B-roll, this is very fast because nowadays, since Meta ads say the more the creative, I'll send your ad the further. So this ad is very fast to create, and just that you have to be more sensitive on the copy that you create. So this ad becomes very interesting to look at. Okay, and your AI clone, of course, and AI clone is going to be the in thing or the future thing, which means one time you do your clone and you can generate thousands of contents, which without involving you anymore. You just have to do your clone that is very accurate, and then you just have to do your voice. Like when you do your voice, you have to have a very, how do I say, is very energetic, very hypeful, and the best mood that you can deliver in a pitch voice. So that gives the feeling of, like those voices that we hear in the TV or movie. So that one, you train it in the AI and keep it as that is your tone of voice. Okay, and how do you create from a still image which is not moving? You just snap picture and then you put it inside the apps and say, I want this to look like this. I'm walking here and this, and I found something like this. So that image can be become a video. And how do you generate text prompt to video?